Hey everyone, SweetJohnnyCage here. Welcome back to part 16 of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest full playthrough walkthrough. In this section of the walkthrough, we're going to go through Gerudo Fortress. We're going to rescue the Carpenter brothers. We are going to get the biggest quiver from the Archery minigame, and then we're going to go through the Haunted Wasteland to get to the Desert Colossus and the Spirit Temple, and then we're going to end there. We're also going to get Nayru's love in the Desert Colossus, but that's just a pretty quick side thing to do. Okay, so let's get started. In order to access Gerudo Fortress, you either need Epona or the long shot, but in order to access the bulk of the Haunted Wasteland, you do need the long shot, so you kind of can't sequence break here. Although I guess you could using wrong warps and all manner of glitches, but for the most part, you need the long shot at the very least. Alright. So let's give Epona a call. See what she's up to. Alright, let's hitch a ride and go over to Gerudo Valley. I do like that after you rescue the Carpenter brothers, the bridge gets repaired. It's like the world is kind of mending in a way. To quote the Maiden in Black of Demon Souls, so the world might be mended, so the world might be mended. Alright. So the first thing we're going to do once we reach Gerudo Fortress is we're just going to get caught. And the reason for that is because we want to get thrown in prison. You don't necessarily need to get thrown in prison. I think you could probably shoot the guards from the jump, but everybody's going to get thrown in prison, so that's what we'll show. I can't believe we actually made that jump because Epona was moving in all sorts of weird directions and I couldn't get her back on track there. All right. Gerudo's Fortress. It's funny, this is the door we want to go in. Yeah, okay. So we get caught. We get thrown in jail. And then we have to escape. Stupid kid, get in there and keep quiet. We didn't even do anything. Alright, go ahead and take out the long shot. And then we are going to hook to this plank. Drop here, and then jump over here. Alright, I like to be safe, and I like to shoot this guard. Just because she turns around if you're not careful. Great, so jump off, turn around, and go in this door. And now we are going to rescue Ichiro. Hey you, young man over there, look over here inside the cell. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out. Oh, God. It didn't target for some reason. Alright, so using the Bigron sword, we can make somewhat quick work of them. Cool. Alright, so after we defeat a guard, we get a key. Then we can open the cell. Did you come here to save me? Oh, that's just swell. I'm Ichiro the Carpenter. We were really interested in joining their all-female group, but they locked us up like this just because we're men. We don't care about the Gerudo anymore. They're so rude. 3 of my fellows have also been captured, so please help them escape too. Alrighty. So we are not going to follow Ichiro. Instead, we're going to exit the other way. Alright. And we're just going to turn left immediately and go in this door. So we're going to go up the ramp, and then we're going to watch out for a guard that's going to be on the far end. Yep, she's right there. So you can either shoot her or wait for her to turn all the way around and go back. And then we're going to go right and up this ramp and back out. All right. We're going to shoot this guard, pop up, and go in this door. And now we're going to rescue Jiro. So they all say the same exact thing. There. I wonder if that's actually a contraction. I kind of don't think it is. Whoa. Cool. All right, so that's 2. Says, you're a cute kid. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for coming to save me. I'm Jiro the Carpenter. These women are so scary. I'd rather work as a carpenter than join them. I can't wait to say goodbye to this place. 2 of my buddies are still being held prisoner. Will you please get them out, too? Okay. So we're going to follow Jiro out. We're going to leave the same way he goes. And that'll be our next destination. Okay. And then... yeah, we're going to jump off and go in here. Perfect. All right, same thing. I have no idea where you come from, but please, you must have a lot of guts, blah, 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 blah. My fellow carpenters are in prison somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there's sure to be Gerudo guards somewhere around here. Whoa, watch out. Hello. Whoa. Don't want that to happen. So if you get hit with that move, you automatically get sent to prison. It's like sort of like a one-hit kill. You don't die, but it'll take you out in one hit. All right. Open the door. Thanks, boy. You're fantastic. I'm Sabooro the Carpenter. Have you seen our boss boy? He's probably worried about me. I have to get back to him. One more of our workers is still a prisoner. Please save him. Okie doke. So, we are not going to follow him out. Instead, we're going to go back the way we came. Okay, we're going to climb these vines. Then we're going to go left. Okay, then we're going to use the long shot to go all the way across to the far beam. You want to try to attach as far over as possible. That'll bring you over here, and then you can exit. And then we are just going to jump off right here. Now, there's going to be a guard that comes across here, so get an arrow ready and just shoot her as she comes across. Very good. And then you want to walk the way she came. Okie doke, here's the final guy. This is Shiro. I have no idea where you come from, but you must have a lot of guts to make it past all the guards around here. All of my fellow carpenters are imprisoned somewhere in here. If you can get us out of here, we'll repay the favor somehow. But be careful, there are sure to be Gerudo guards around here somewhere. I misread that sentence. You get the idea. For some reason, low stabs do a... I don't know if they confuse them, but it tends to do the trick. All right, get the final key, rescue him, and then after we speak with Shiro, we'll get the membership card. I was afraid you were going to forget about me. Now I'm free. Thanks. I'm Shiro the Carpenter. For rescuing me, I'll tell you something interesting about the desert that I overheard the Gerudos talking about. They said, in order to cross the haunted wasteland, you'll need the Eye of Truth. The Colossus is on the far side of the wasteland. Okay, now I'm going back to my tent near Gerudo Valley, so drop by sometime. You may find something helpful there. Bye! And then once he leaves, another Gerudo appears. I've seen your fine work. To get past the guards here, you must have good thieving skills. I used to think that all men, besides the great Ganondorf, were useless. But now that I've seen you, I don't think so anymore. The exalted Naboru, our leader, put me in charge of this fortress. Naboru is the second in command to the great Ganondorf, king of the Gerudo thieves. Her headquarters are in the Spirit Temple, which is at the end of the desert. Say, you must want to become one of us, eh? All right, then. You're in from now on. Take this. With it, you will have free access to all areas of the fortress. You obtain the Gerudo's membership card. You can get into the Gerudo's training ground in their hideout. Yeah, okay. Cool. So that is the Carpenter rescue. And now the guards will no longer send you to this jail. So what we're going to do is we're going to play the archery minigame here. I don't remember this person. Hey, newcomer. Oh. Oh my god. Opponent's down here. That's funny. Alright, so right up the hill, and then we're going to play the archery minigame. You need to score 2,000 points in order to get the Quiver. However, the first time you score at least 1,000, you'll get a piece of heart. So that's kind of unavoidable. So we will end up getting a piece of heart here. Opponent is on rails. You do not need to control her as you're doing this. I'm less concerned with this run. I'm pretty confident I'll get 1,000. I'm gonna say that. Oh my god. There we go. Okay, so that's the first run. I'm going to tell you right now, this is probably going to take me a few attempts, so I'll make sure to edit them out. But here's the piece of heart. In order to start it again, you do need to get on Epona. However, this only happens when you succeed. When you fail, you're able to start it up again right away. What just happened? Am I just like not close enough? Oh my god, Link, what are you doing? Thank you. All right. All right. Pretty good start. I don't think it's possible. Yeah, 900 would make this impossible. There's 1,500. That's weird. Oh, no. Is it only 1,500? Oh, it's 1,500. Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's strange. Well, cool. We did it on the first shot. I don't know why I thought it was 2,000 points. Maybe it's 2,000 on 3DS? I don't know. Anyway, biggest quiver, done. First shot. Knew I could do it. Okay, so time to go to the Haunted Wasteland. This is a really interesting sort of, I wouldn't call it a dungeon, it's just an area, but you do need to have the Lens of Truth in order to get through it. And the reason for that is because you will literally be guided by a Poe, and in order to see the Poe, you need the Lens of Truth. I'm not sure if you walk along the same path without the Poe, will you still get there? I don't know the answer to that. I assume maybe, but it's a really specific, weird path, so I don't know. You're better off just following him. Hey, rookie, are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you, but you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags we place there. The second trial is the Phantom Guide. Those without eyes that can see the truth will only find themselves returning here. You're going anyway, aren't you? I won't stop you. Go ahead. So, I mentioned this throughout the walkthrough, but on the medallion screen, and even in the Chamber of Sages, the Spirit Medallion comes before the Shadow Medallion, which leads me to believe that the Spirit Temple was meant to come before the Shadow Temple. And so maybe the Lens of Truth was supposed to be obtained somewhere else originally. I don't know. Anywho, you want to do this during the day. At night, it becomes a lot harder because you can't see as far. But you want to hop up on this box and use the long shot to attach to one of the boxes. And then just like the lady said, we're just going to follow the flags. If you go over here, there is a merchant on a flying carpet. You just use the hover boots to hover over to him. I think he sells bomb chews, but they're pretty expensive. So you want to just keep following the flags. Whenever you get to a new signpost, just look in the distance for the next one and keep following it. Okay, so once you reach the double, you hit the checkpoint. And then this is where the Lens of Truth will come in handy. So you can hear a Poe floating. So what you want to do is you want to take out the Lens of Truth. And then he will immediately start flying away. Says, I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. So again, he just takes you through a really strange path through the desert. Doesn't seem to make much sense, but it is what it is. He's literally just going to circle this box, and you're going to go back the way you just came. Sort of. So you saw the exit there. I'm not 100% clear if you could just walk to it right away, but it may seem like he's sort of like moving in a circle. In a way he is, but in a way he's not, because eventually he will bring you right to the exit. So I'm not really sure if you have to follow him so closely, but otherwise you're able to get to the Desert Colossus. Cool. So while that cutscene's playing, you actually sink into the sand, so you want to roll out. And then right here, in between these trees, is going to be a crack in the wall. If you hit it with your sword, you'll hear the clang. So you want to plant a bomb. And then equip the Ocarina. You're going to need that. Because inside is a fairy fountain. And this is where you're going to get the final spell of the game, Nayru's Love. Welcome, Link. I'm the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. You got Nayru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. Nayru's Love is an effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Great. So now we have all 3 spells. And there's only one Great Fairy remaining, and that's the one near Ganon's Tower. Okie doke. So in order to learn the song, the Requiem for Spirit, we need to enter the Spirit Temple and leave. Right? Yeah, okay. I just wasn't sure if you could walk back and Sheik would appear, but no. Alright. So just walk in, walk out, and the cutscene plays. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. You have learned the Requiem of Spirit. Cool. All right. Let's go ahead and warp back to the Temple of Time, and then we're going to end the walkthrough. Okay, so in the next walkthrough, we are going to do the Spirit Temple. On Master Quest, it's pretty interesting. There's one room in there that makes me laugh every time, so make sure before you start the dungeon that you have learned every song in the game. You should have all the warp songs, but you definitely need the Song of Storms. You need the Sun song, Saria's song, Epona's song. There's a reason for that. There's a room that requires some music to be played. Just keep that in mind. But that's it. Okay. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time Master Quest, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and join my Discord. The links for those are in the description below. As always, I'm SweetJohnnyCage. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.